Welcome to Abbeville, Alabama, which seems like an innocent little town, but at nighttime, this place holds a dark secret. The streets are known for being haunted by a spirit named Hugging Molly. So today, we're going to be exploring the town, fishing, and ghost hunting for Halloween. All right, well, here's where our journey begins on Halloween day. We are currently in Abbeville, Alabama, which seems like an innocent little town, but at nighttime, this place is haunted. So I always drive through this town on the way to the river and the lake, and it is seamlessly frozen in time, but apparently is also haunted by a 7-foot tall lady who roams the streets. This is Hugging Molly, who haunts the streets of Abbeville, and she's pretty tall, and apparently she chases you down and hugs you and screams in your ear. So today's goal is not only to explore the town, which we're probably gonna do later on tonight because Molly's not gonna get us in the daytime, but maybe the nighttime. But also, we gotta do some fishing because you guys know me. There's some good spots around this town, and we're gonna fish this haunted town. But also, we're gonna eat at one of the most famous restaurants, and this is where Avery comes in. This is how I convince her to come with me and do some ghost hunting, because after we eat, I have some ghost equipment, and we're gonna see if we can't find a ghost today. How you feel about that?
I'm really scared because I don't like supernatural things.
I can't even watch scary movies, but something about Hugging Molly just intrigues me. So let's head to the fishing spot. We're gonna come back later tonight and see what's happening. All right, we have made it to the pond. So now that we have made it to do some fishing, we have some secret weapons with us, some gear for the day. We have inside of this box some Halloween themed lures because you can't just fish with, you know, anything. Inside, we have some worms right here. It's like a little purple color. We got some orange ones. So we're in the festivities for Halloween, but the most important thing we're gonna use later is our ghost hunting equipment. Now, I've never used any of this. I've seen it. This right here is a cat ball, which basically you put on the ground, and if something comes up and touches it, it starts lighting up. And apparently that means a ghost has touched it. And this is an EMF reader, which you pretty much click it and it does like electromagnetic fields. It'll go crazy if a ghost is around. I don't know if this stuff is real or if it's legit, but for $30 off of Amazon, you're ready to hunt some ghosts. So we're just outside the town right now. It's a little hidden pond. There's actually a few of them around. So we're gonna see if we can maybe get some fishing done before we get haunted tonight. But we also have to work up an appetite because we're gonna have some good eating tonight. I've always heard good things about the restaurant, and haunted town, haunted restaurant, who knows? But all I know is we're about to catch some fish. I think we're gonna start off with the orange worm. Let's get into the Halloween spirit, right? Let's rip around a few casts with this thing and see if there's any fish in here. These ponds actually look so good. Like, they really look like they hold fish. At any moment, one could bite our hook. It's like Hugging Molly. We could be walking the streets later. Any moment, she just snatches one of us and screams in our ear. Well, you know it's Halloween time whenever you're walking the bank and you see a snake. How'd you feel about that snake?
My heart rate jumped to 150.
Was it spooky?
Yes, it was scary.
Do you want to throw the wacky rig while I throw the spinnerbait? A little combo one?
Yeah.
Let's just see which one gets a bite first. Really? Well, look who's first on the board.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a little tiny one.
Look at that guy.
Okay, wait, so, hey, could you stop? All right, so I've caught the first fish of the day on the wacky worm. Little guy, but good way to start the day. Oh, crap, he's sharp. We almost lost the hook, but yeah, he is just so cutie, and I love him. Let's just get him back.
Good job. What?
Your hand's nasty.
Good job. High five. Come on.
Air high five.
All right, well, there is fish here. I don't know if they're gonna eat the spinnerbait though. They might be scared of it. It is all white. It does kind of look like a little ghost, so maybe they're a little spooked out. You know, you just never know. All right, I've stolen the Senko rod from Avery because I kind of forgot to bring extra hooks. So we're gonna get her to throw the spinnerbait since she has better luck than me. So I'm gonna take the easy route and throw the Senko while she throws the spinnerbait and hopefully catches a bigger one while I just get us some numbers going here. Let's see if there's anything hanging around this drain over here. This is usually always a good spot for a fish to hang around. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna change up my color here. I think this orange is good, but I feel like with the water clarity being dark, we should throw this one because it's a little bit darker. Like, look at that. Ooh, something just moved up shallow. Oh, I just saw one, I think. They're in here. They're moving around. Oh, there's one. We're hooked up. There's one. There we go. That feels like a decent one. Got one. Yes. Come on, buddy. Get over here. Get over here. Dang, he crushed the worm. I mean, he thumped it. There we go. Little worm color switch. We caught one on the orange one, and we caught one on the purple one. That's Halloween to me. And we haven't seen a sign of any ghosts or weird creatures, but we did see a snake, and that's terrifying enough. So we're gonna get this guy off. We're gonna keep fishing. The sun's going down right now, which means Molly could be coming out here soon, but the bass are biting. Let's get him back, keep casting, see if we can't maybe catch a few more, and see what this pond's all about. Appreciate you, buddy. Whoop. And he's off. Oh, there's one. We're hooked up again. There you go. Feels like a better one. Oh, oh. A lot of fight in here. Jeez. Oh, that is a better one. That is a better one. Come here, buddy. Wanna come see me? Yep. Well, we got ourselves another one. This one smoked the worm. They definitely like the purple one. I'm seeing a lot of fish move around, which is a very good thing, because I've never fished this pond. And it looks like it's full of life, including fish. So it's good that we're getting bites. We're gonna hopefully get a bigger bite, but I'm telling you guys, this fish might be small, but he put up a crazy fight, and it's a good sign because we're getting eats. Let's get him back, and we're gonna keep casting. Appreciate you, buddy. And he's off. All right, well, our wacky rig is getting a lot of love, so we're gonna continue to throw it. A little plum apple color, which is like a little dark purple with some green and blue flakes. Fish seem to be liking it, so we're gonna keep casting it. Sun's starting to go down. Not gonna lie, it's getting a little creepy out here, but the fish are biting, so I don't care if I have to fight hugging Molly over a 10-pound bass. I'll do it if it's necessary. So let's keep casting. Hope for like a 6-7 pounder. Why not, right? Trick or treat. We need a treat, because we're probably gonna get tricked later. Hopefully not, but I know one thing. I'm starting to get a little hungry, so I'm super excited to eat tonight. Avery, what about you?
I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting hungry. But there's fish to be caught, so we're gonna use our last bit of sunlight before things get creepy, and we're gonna slay some more fish. Come on, drain bass, be there. Oh, there's one. He's nibbling it. We're getting nibbles. It's the scariest thing you can get when you're bass fishing, because you know the fish is there, and then he doesn't eat it, which is very frustrating. But now that I just got a bite, it's gonna be hard to leave. I know they're around this drain. I just gotta let this worm sink down to their level, and they should chew it up. But that was probably a bluegill. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's carrying it off. Yep. He's got it. There he is. There he is. He came back for it. Ooh, that's not a bad fish. Gosh, he hammered it. Look at that guy. Come here, buddy. Come here. What fish is that? 3, 4, 5? 4. I don't even know. We are cranking them right now. They like the old wacky rig. They're chewing this thing up. And of course, got it a little too good, but that's just how you know they're eating it extremely well. Look at that guy. Very green. He was in the grass. But hey, we got another fish. Let's get him back. See you, bud. And he's off, just like that, man. It's so easy. They bite it, you throw them back. I mean, it's too easy. Okay, we can go to the left side, we can go to the right side, make 2 casts at one spot, and then we'll head back. Which one, left or right? This is an important decision, Avery.
Okay, wait, is the left side?
We're gonna make a cast on the left side or the right side. We're gonna limit it to 2.
But does that take you back to the main?
Yeah. So right side?
So left side, this side, because that's not where the snake was.
Oh, I don't know if that takes you back. I don't think it does.
Where do you think it takes you to?
Actually, it might. I don't
Well,
know. We can go explore. Well, our pond mission has been going pretty smoothly. I'm not gonna lie. I was honestly expecting a lot less, but when you have a lure this good, it's very easy to catch fish. I think the scariest thing that's happened to us is that snake for sure. We still have to walk all the way back to the other ponds, but I mean, look at some of the stuff we have to walk through. Like that's kind of scary. What do you think? Avery is terrified. Look at this face.
This is my weapon.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see any more snakes, and maybe the only thing we see for the rest of the day is Hugging Molly, because
Show 'em my real quick. If a snake tries to get me,
there's a tree.
I'm just
That's also a tree. Yeah, anyways, yeah, Avery's terrified. She's using rods as weapons. I can only imagine what she's gonna do later when we're ghost hunting, because we might get snatched.
I was promised food.
Yeah, I bribed Avery. We're gonna get some nice food. I've heard the milkshakes at the place are crazy good, so we're gonna try it out, but we still have a few more casts to make. There's another pond out here, and we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah.
I'm not real sure how this pond is gonna go. Did you hear that?
Look at Molly.
That was creepy. Dang, maybe the pond is haunted. Somebody is screaming right now. Maybe they're getting a big old hug. You just never know. Kind of hope I get a hug tonight. Hey, I don't care what Molly does to me as long as she brings me a new bass boat. She can scream in my ear, she can hug me from behind. I don't care. Just as long as she got a bass boat. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a risk I'm willing to take, one for the team on. All right, well, everything's looking good. Sun's going down. The fish are moving around. Looks like it's very active out, so I'm gonna keep cruising around and see if the old worm can't pull us in another one. All right, well, the sun has officially set, which means Hugging Molly is probably making her way out of wherever hole, cave, house, mansion, restaurant, wherever she lives, to haunt the town. So what we're about to do is head back to the town. It was a solid little session of fishing. I mean, nothing too crazy. Caught some fish and, you know, had a good time. But now we're both hungry. We want some food. Hugging Molly's is a very famous restaurant. It's known. Whenever you say Abbeville, everybody's like, oh, you got to eat there. I've never had it, but we're about to find out how good it is, order some food, and then put our ghost hunting equipment to use. So let's get on the road, and we'll see you guys in the town. All right, we just got out of the restaurant. We had a pretty solid meal. Avery got salmon, I got a cheeseburger, and it was pretty good. We also got milkshakes. Avery got chocolate, I got cotton candy, and Avery bought a t-shirt.
It says, I got hugged.
So now we're about to bust out the ghost equipment and see if we can't maybe find Molly. And honestly, I ate so much food, if she starts chasing after me, I don't think I can run away, so. I think we're about to try out our equipment and see what happens. Literally a cat looking at Hugging Molly. That is actually creepy. That's actually terrifying. Why does it keep looking at the statue? That's kind of scary. Oh, look, it's a new friend. Oh, he don't like you. Oh, that's tough. It's literally it's moving as the music is stopping. That's not a coincidence. Well, it is definitely a different vibe at nighttime. It is basically a ghost town out here. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of creeps me out because nothing's happening. This is a nice little town. There's nothing going on, but there's like all these old school lights and chairs and stuff all around the place, and there's just nothing here. Dang. Back in the day, gas was 19 cents. Gosh, the good old days. So I went on Amazon and I bought us some ghost hunting equipment. Now the one thing I wanted was like $120 and I wasn't paying for that. So this was $30. This is a ghost hunting kit. We have cat balls, which you basically put on the ground. And let me just tell you guys, if this thing goes off, I might actually be a big believer in this stuff because they're supposed to go off by touch. As you guys can tell, it takes some force to get this thing going. And we also have an EMF reader. And this thing is supposed to go crazy. And it's connected to ghosts. If it makes a really crazy movement, it might do some cool stuff. I don't really know how this stuff works, but we're gonna see if anything crazy happens. But it should stay at this green thing. I think if it goes like, if it flashes into the red like at a crazy speed or something could be around us. I don't know how this works. I don't know where we even set this stuff up, but I think we cruise around Abbeville late at night and just kind of fill out the vibes. I won't lie, it is kind of spooky. I just got the chills for some reason, not even joking. So let's see what we can find. You want to go off? Maybe? No? Continuing the search. Oh, well, we were walking the town with our EMF reader. I'd be lying if I said I knew how to use this thing, but all I know is if it goes crazy and sticks on red, they say that could be a paranormal something. So we're just walking around with it. I've seen it flash a few times. We've had the most action at the furniture store. Very weird, but it is kind of a creepy little hallway, so we're gonna see what we can do with this. Did it just move in my hand? I don't know what this thing's supposed to do, but apparently if it goes crazy, things could get wild. Okay, this is the alley that things have been going down. So we're gonna see if we can walk over there. If it starts going off again, we're gonna put down a cat ball. Now I know it sounds crazy, but if this cat ball goes off, I might actually be scared. I'm not really scared right now. I mean, it's just kind of weird feeling here because it's so quiet and there's literally nothing going on. And it looks like everything's lit up and open. But let's see if we can't maybe catch something crazy. Oh, it's actually going kind of high. Okay, it's actually moving like a lot. Maybe they like the cat balls. That's creepy. We went back to the furniture store and it did it again. Okay, we have our equipment. We're gonna put these cat balls out and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about Huggin' Molly because she's a character. So let's pick some places to put these. Put it by that spider web. Okay, so Huggin' Molly is basically this lady that roams the streets of Abbeville, and she wears a all black dress with a cloak, and apparently she walks the streets, and if you're out too late, she will grab children and scream in their ear. That's kind of scary for me because everybody says that I look really young, so I might be a target tonight, who knows. But this thing's been acting a little weird. I don't know if it's just because, you know, it was $30 off of Amazon, but these cat balls, if something comes up and touches those, I might be a believer. So if Huggin' Molly is here, there's 3 of them things you can come hug and scream in their ear. But yeah, kind of creepy, especially in a town like this. If I was out here by myself, there was no cars, nothing driving around, it would be kind of creepy because it's dead quiet and everything looks like it's alive, but also lost in time, like they say. But these cat balls right here, I don't know if they're gonna go off, but if something is here, go up and touch one. I think I got scammed by Amazon. I think we need to try another spot. I don't know where, but we gotta try something. She's not gonna be sitting here in the middle of the light, you know? Like, let's go somewhere dark and just see if we can get one to go off. It's actually going crazy right now. Okay, we gotta put some cat balls down. Oh. Okay, it's doing something. That's interesting. Molly? That's actually kind of creepy. Why is it sitting there flashing like that? Oh! That acorn just fell out of the tree. Okay, we need to put a cat ball somewhere. Molly, I'm just gonna put this ball down and you just come touch it if you want to. Let us know you're here. Just don't scream in my ear. Ooh, that rhymed too. Here goes nothing. The cat balls are set and we obviously are in a good spot. because this thing started going crazy. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But we were literally sitting here and I was like, isn't there a song about Molly? And it started going crazy. So maybe she'll come up and grab a cat ball.
I think you should just stick to fishing.
Hey, whenever the paranormal activity calls, I'm here. Maybe they're just scared of me. Look at this. It's going crazy on this side of the street. Oh, look at that dude. He scared me. I'm not even gonna lie. Touch a cat ball. Hug me from behind. Do something. I don't know. Where my hug at? Oh! Well, I think we're starting to get defeated. I really thought the where my hug at would have worked, but nothing. So we're gonna head back to the truck and see if we can't find one more spot. I mean, look at this though. We are literally in nothing. There's nothing going on. Like, you get the occasional car drive by. After that, nothing happens. Everything looks so creepy because like it looks open but it's closed at the same time. And I'm not gonna lie, when you spin around, it looks like there's shadows popping out. So we're gonna try the alley, which I think is gonna be the scariest looking place, and then we'll see what happens. Well, parking's reserved. Hugging Molly. Yeah, this is pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. All right, Molly, your victims are about to leave the town because nothing's happening. So this is your one chance to keep us here. You just walk up and touch one of these cat balls. There's one on the little machine over there. There's one on this little roof thing. And there's one behind me because I'm waiting on my hug. Where's my hug at? So if you just walk up and touch one, let us know you're here. Go ahead. Man, this ghost stuff is not for me. Wow. Should have went trick-or-treating. Got some candy. Well, I can say this. At least Huggin' Molly's restaurant was not a disappointment. Pretty full. Feel pretty good. I thought me getting fattened up would get Huggin' Molly to like come chase after me, but look, we are literally in the scariest place and nothing is happening with this thing. I don't know what it was doing back by the courthouse, but it was going crazy. Now, nothing. So, guess this is good night. You know, maybe I'll make her jealous and I'll hug myself. Good day's work of catching fish. Not really ghost hunting, but we had some good eats, and that's enough for me. So I think we get out of this town. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Oh, all three of them are going off. Yeah, I definitely didn't squeeze those. Well, we may not have found Huggin' Molly the ghost, but we did have a good time exploring the town, going fishing, eating some good food, having a good dessert, and looking stupid in the middle of the town while everybody drove by us. But I will say this, we did have some crazy stuff go on with our little handheld device. The cat balls, I don't even know if a ghost could get those things to go off because I couldn't even get them to go off. But you know what, it is what it is. It's nice being out in a scary looking place like this at Halloween. And happy Halloween to you guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.